Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker back again, bringing you another fun lesson. This time I am turning my attention to Whitesnake, of course, and had it's just such a great song. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. If you've ever seen Whitesnake live and you've been present at the concert, you have sung along with this song. It's part of the show, along with Still of the Night, that you're just going to wait for and just thoroughly enjoy. It really is a classic song. And the great thing about this, it is not hard to play either. In fact, this was one of the first songs that I ever played live in my band. Way back in 1977, I would say it was. I just heard the riff and I thought, I've got to learn this. Someone showed it to me at the music store. We took it back and we played it. And it's always remained one of my favourite songs. The way you can take it from the simple part and then just lift it into the rock side that you hear when Whitesnake play it. And of course, there's been so many variations of this, because we're talking early Whitesnake, of course. But even on the live show now, I just still play it. You've got Steve Vai at Donington just put so many great things into this as well. But Doug Aldrich, Rob Beach, still doing a great time. But of course now, yes, I'm going to know, you're going to tell me Doug Aldrich is no longer with the band. But live, they're still going to be playing this song. So I'm going to take you through it stage by stage, walk you through it, and also show you some interpretations, some of the chords you can play. And then we're going to talk about the guitar solo and how you can enjoy yourself with this. So, you know the score. Don't go away.
Preview.
Right, let's have a look at the main theme that is played predominantly through this song. So I'll just play it through and then I'll just break it down. Fairly straightforward to play this. I'm going to start off with an open A string. Then we're going to slide from the 5 on the A to the 7 on the A. Now don't rush the slide when we play that. Common when I'm teaching this and I'm hearing people play it, they rush the slide. But what we're trying to create is the sound as though you're just playing 3 to 5. Got to get that feel. So don't rush it when we're playing. Now when we've done that, then we're going to play 5 on the D and then 5 on the G. So we get... Then we're going to play the 5 again on the G and then back to the A string, and in this time it's going to be 7 to the 9 followed by 7 on the D to the 7 on the G. So we put that all together. So what we are actually creating is the sound of an A minor 7 to a B minor 7. And there is a version out there from the Shaft movie. I think it was the first one or the second one, but it was more of a kind of a funk way of playing this. And what they did, they played an A minor 7. That was their version of doing it, which is what we are creating here. So, also, when I heard the Steve Vai interpretation of this, when he was playing it live at the Donington show, he would extend the chord down to that minor 7. So he would play and just play across them minor 7th chords. And you could hear them ringing out. Typical Steve Vai always has to have a little bit more to it. But that is your basic theme. Now, we're going to play that 6 times. After the 6th time, we're going to move on to the D string. We're going to play a very, very similar phrase, but because of that B string being tuned down, you get that half tone difference. Instead of it just being a straight playing through on a 5-5, we're going to play a 5-6. But the idea is still the same, so we're taking this line, so we would say like this. So what we got there is an open D, sliding from 5 to 7 on the D string, and then 5 on the G, and then 6 on the B. We come back out of that 6, going across on the D string, going from the 7 to the 9, to the 7 on the G, to the 8 on the B, and then we go back for 3 more times playing. Now we've got the end of the verse, and we have got 3 chords that we're going to play through on that. Chords we're going to play is going to be a D minor 7 to another D minor 7, back to an A minor. Now the first one, D minor 7, is like playing an F chord, but all we're going to do, we're just going to lift our 3rd finger up, so we get this open D string. D minor 7, we've got the bar on the 5, and 3rd finger is going to play 7 on the D, and 2nd finger plays 6 on the B string. There's our D minor 7, and then back to a standard A minor chord. Once we've played the chords, we then go back and we play through another sequence. But there is one change, and it to me is one of my favourite parts of this song when he's playing it. We are going to play our normal line 4 times. Play that 4 times. Now on the 4th time, we don't play the full loop, we play this. I just love that little riff there, so I do. So on the 4th time, we're coming in on the A, sliding 5-7, and then we play a 5-5, and then this line, which is just quite simply open E string to 3 on the E, open A, 3 on the A, back to the open A string, and then back to the 3 on the A. Then we finish up on the A, which is the start of our sequence again. So then we've got 2 more of that sequence, and then of course we go back to our on the D string, and then back to normal 3. Then we're into our chords again. So we got that D minor 7, D minor 7, A. Now we are into the chorus section. So let me just play through the chorus. Okay, again, fairly straightforward. I've seen different variations of people playing this, but really we are just playing a certain specific chords. You can voice these chords all different ways, but what we are playing is an A minor. Now the voicing I've done now is over a C, but you can play it like that. But what I'm doing, I'm just holding that, keeping the bar in position, and I'm playing the E in the bass. So I've got an inversion going on there of an A minor. But if you want, you could just play it as a C chord. So like that. But what I've seen them play, I think it was Doug Aldrich when I watched him live on playing that. You got that version there. Then he goes into a D minor 7, moves up to a E minor 7, and then we go back down to an A minor. Back again. D minor 7, E minor 7, and then we get this. So he's going A minor to a C. From there, we just go back into our line. And we just play that through. Now, they are all of the chords. That's the sequence. We have got the main line through the verses. We have got the end of the verses without chords. And then we've got the chorus. Everything else is played over the top of that. Great song. Oh, depending what version you're listening to and what era of Whitesnake, there are different changes. What they will do sometimes when you come out of the verse, to the chorus, and they want to go back into another chorus, they will throw in that line. Like that. And then so you can have that line dropped in there when they want to turn it around. But that's how it's done. That's very simple. You can, again, if you don't want to play bar chords and you still want to play this song, I can just take an A minor here and then go from there to the C and then a D minor 7. Now your E minor 7 is going to be a little bit tricky, but if you're unsure what to do on that, just move it up 2 frets. And only play them top 3 strings. Move up. And then back to your A minor. Back in. Lots of different variations to it. Now, of course, the solos are kind of a very standard feature of this song. And for all of the different guitarists that I've heard, they've all got their way of approaching it. So what thought it'd be fun is just, I'm going to provide you a backing track and you can enjoy playing over the top of this soloing. The key is A minor. So we can use A minor pentatonic for the entire solo of this. It's all going to fit on this. So you can really, really enjoy yourself. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you an example of an interpretation that I would play over this using the backing track itself. So I hope you enjoy. Well, that's my version that I've just pulled up on the fly there, just to play over that chord progression. Of course, many, many different ways to play this and many different styles you can approach this from. Which leads me to a question for all of you out there. Would you be interested in posting your interpretation of the guitar solo? I've thought about this for a long time, is to open up a private space, and we could do this on Facebook, and you can post you playing over any of the tracks that I've covered that have got backing tracks that are out there. What we could do is post them, and then I could pass comments on them. We could open it to an open forum as well and just get to know each other and just kind of review each other's playings. Of course, I will be managing it, so making sure that everybody plays nice, no fighting in the sandpit. So if this is something that you might be interested in, whether I do it as a private one just for me or just open up as a forum discussion as well, it's entirely up to you. It's your space in a sense. So do let me know. Post your comments down there in the comment section, and if we do get something going on, I think it will be fun just to actually just see what your levels of playing are, what ideas you've got. I always love to see my students put together tracks anyway, so I can hear what they're doing and see what they're doing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning how to play Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. But I'm going to let you get into this and download all the links underneath for the backing track and for the tablature, etc. Usual's fair on this one. But until the next time, this is Jeff Sinker, wishing you well. Thanks again for your company, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Until then, goodbye.